Hello guys, this is Moses Sheraj. This is the video about strength standards you have to meet in order to run faster. Even though if you doesn't get talent, if you are naturally aren't fast, but wisdom can help you able to run fast. It took me 9 years to crack the code, just 1 year implementation. The next year I will be in the Olympic medal. I will be in the Olympic finals next year. Definitely. What this is the code. This is the standards you have to meet in order to run faster. 6 variables I'll tell. 5 I learned from Peter Warden, plus with addition nutrition. I will tell the 6 variables. One is skill. You have to learn the skill of running in order to reduce the risk of injury and increase the smoothness while running fast to run faster. And second one is mobility. In order to run faster, you need certain range of motion and smooth production of it, and also the risk of injury will be reduced by doing stretching and things like that. And then the next variable is strength. The other variable is endurance, and the next variable is speed, and the sixth variable is nutrition. I will explain the four variables, the important variables, and the standards you have to meet. The last 4 variables were the important variables. That was strength, endurance, and make it as one variable, endurance and speed. The 3 important variables. One was strength, endurance, and nutrition. You have to learn the nutrition. What you have to do, first thing you have to be like 10% body fat. A sprinter has to be a male sprinter. His body fat percentage has to be 10%, and he has to be stronger in relative strength. And the more the relative strength, more muscular you will look and more defined you will look. So in order that, first thing I will teach you with nutrition, or how can I easily cut the body fat and easily gain the muscle, and how can I give the amount of food that is necessary in order to build the muscle after the correct amount of training. What do I have to do? Okay, you have to take in certain measurements. Everything you have to, if you want to achieve certain goals, a prescribed measurement is necessary in order to run faster. You have to set a goals. You have to continuously measure every single thing else what you do, like by using the timing in order to measure endurance, and also how much weights you are lifting. With the measurements of weights, you can able to measure the amount of relative strength. And also nutrition. When it comes to nutrition, first important thing you need is kitchen scale to track the calories, by knowing the quantity what you are needed. Definitely maintain a kitchen scale, brothers. The first thing, step 1, diet measurements. Step 1, what you have to do? Step 1, convert body weight in pounds. You have to convert your body weight to know how much calories you need. Then step 2, first finding how many calories you needed. An average athlete who used to train hard, he need 12 times to 13 times of his body weight in pounds when he is cutting, while he is getting lean. First finding how many calories you needed, body weight in pounds. You did that in the first step. And the second step you have to do is by 12, doing 12. Then you will get the certain measurement. I was 6 feet when I was calculated, like 6 feet 80 kilos. It was like 2150 or something similar to that. But if you are doing extra work, daily labor with it, then multiply with 13 while you are cutting. This was for while you are cutting to keep the muscle and reduce the body fat. Always start with cutting phase, like people like for like Kino Body, Gregor Gallagher and Radu Antonio, who used to said it will increases the amount of lean muscle. For that you have to start with getting lean first until you are and now you have to do that until you reaches your body, your belly button, around the belly button the measurement of your height, like until you reach the 45% of your height. Like for myself, I was 6 feet, I have to reach 32 inches. The maximum you have to bulk is reaching your stomach, around the belly button, up to 48% of your height, like for me 34 inches. So going more than that is increasing much more fat. Around the belly button is a best indicator for how much body fat percentage you have. Now second thing, while now after cutting, you have to, the time you reaches 45% of your body fat waste around the belly button, when you reach 45%, then you have to start bulking. If you haven't provided sufficient surplus amount of calories to your body, then it will lose the strength levels and also muscle after certain point of cutting phase. So you have to increase the food intake, like you have like body weight times 12, that is a caloric deficit. With that caloric deficit, once now add 250 to 300 calories maximum, that is maximum you have to increase. More than that I don't recommend. That's because you have to increase a pound to 2 pounds, roughly like 400 grams to 800 grams maximum you have to increase per month. That is sufficient. Growing more than that, increase in the fat percentage, fat deposition in the body. So concentrate on increasing relative strength rather than increasing body weight. Always eat to build muscle, not to gain weight, and also always eat to build strength. And next one, the step 3. Now after knowing the amount of calories necessary to you, now multiply your body weight in kgs. Now this is the detailed information of, I said this much calories you need while in cutting phase. You need like 12 times body weight, and while you are bulking. So now I am going to give in detail around that calories, what you have to do, how much percentage you have to take, like protein, fats and carbs. Like I will tell what Gregor Gallagher, the percentages of Gregor Gallagher, what he said is 25% you have to take, and the rest like 35% you have to fill with fats, healthy fats, and 40% you have to eat carbohydrates. And also when you take Mike Mendoza, he used to tell 25% you have to fill protein, and 60% you have to fill with carbs, and 16% you have to fill with fats. So either way, what if you follow Gregor Gallagher or Mike Mendoza, both of it will be correct. Whatever you take, both is optional to you. You will take what is comfortable to you, but common in both of them was 25% of your diet has to be in taking protein. So how much amount of protein you have to take? You doesn't need 2.2 grams per kilogram. You doesn't need that. You doesn't need 800 grams per pound. You doesn't need that, because increasing too much calories in food increases the constipation. I faced that, and also increase in undigestion. It isn't necessary. The much percent has to be taken by the carbohydrates, and also protein content is definitely necessary, because protein break down the amino acids, and it will provide the muscle the certain nutrition in order to build the muscle and strength. So protein is necessary. So how much I have to take? From the testing of mine all throughout these 3 years, the minimum you have to take is 1.19 times 1.19 grams per kilogram, and that is minimum. Maximum you have to take is 1.47 times per kilogram. Abundance, like roughly when I was, that for me, for 6 feet 80 kgs time, I used to eat roughly like minimum 93 grams to, I will take 93 grams protein to 117 grams. That is necessary. Going too much, that isn't useful, isn't necessary. And the things you need, you need one kitchen scale to measure every serving how much you are taking. You need a kitchen scale for that. And next one, body weight scale. You have to track body weight every morning, how much you are gaining, how much you are maintaining or not. You have to measure that. Now let's go into the next variable, the strength levels. The strength is synonymous to speed. If you are high in relative strength in overall body, you have to keep the strength levels proportional in order to run faster. I trained my legs a lot in the beginning of my career. I haven't trained my upper body. That definitely, mostly people who train for jump, like in basketball, in volleyball, and also in track and field, who use mostly legs, they used to tell that you have to train much legs. That was correct, but you have to train your upper body too in order to control your legs. In order to produce that force, you need upper body strength to control that strong legs. So what are the standards I have to meet when it comes to strength? These were the standards you have to meet for strength. If you want, like, strength is synonymous to speed, as I said. And also, if you want to run faster, just you have to be stronger, and you have to be both internally and externally stronger, like in anatomically and physiologically. If you want to be stronger in anatomically, you need strength training. And if you want to stronger in physiologically, you need endurance training. You have to train that certain function in order to be successful, in order to be proficient in that function. So let's leave that way. I will explain half that endurance part after explaining the strength levels. The strength, what I took this from upper body lifts from Gregor Gallagher, Kino Body, and Radu Antonio from his famous video, The Greek God Physique, how to get a Greek God physique, and also Gregor Gallagher video, Kino Body Strength Standards. And when it comes to legs, that was my own ones. So what I have to train, which muscle I have to train, which muscle is necessary. Every muscle is necessary. Every muscle you have to train. You don't need bulk in forearms and also in calves. Just train them occasionally. If you feel any pain or weakness in that muscle, then train them occasionally. I don't recommend them training every single day. The first one is incline bench press. It will give that full pectoral development, and it will develop overall strength of the chest, the pectoral muscle, the pecs, the deltoids, and arms is definitely necessary. Shoulders, chest, and arms is much more key much more necessary muscles to produce that force with arms. So incline bench press, I will like Kino Body, Gregor Gallagher, starting with 5 reps of your body weight pressing. I was 80 kilos. I not even achieved until now my body weight. I have to achieve that. Right now I was pressing like maximum I did was 60 kilos for 5 reps. Right now my progression was reduced due to summer, and I have to come back again, train again, and I have to increase the strength levels. Starting with 5 reps, you have to press the incline press of your body weight for 5 reps. That is the basic necessity strength first. And then the warrior, to get the warrior physique, this is the warrior standard, like level 2 standard. The next goal is you have to press like 1.2 times of your body weight. You can take it as kilos or pounds. Here that measurement is necessary, but you have to lift like 1.2 times of your body weight. The third level, the Greek god level, which he said like 1.4 times you have to press for 5 reps. And then the next thing is weighted chin-ups. You need the strong back, you need that strong lats in order to produce. So for that, first level starting with 5 reps of 30% of your body weight, and the second level is warrior level, 5 reps at the like 50% of your body weight, like for myself like 40 kilos, and for Greek god 70% of your body weight you have to lift by attaching with weight belt. For this you need weight belt, the weight belt to attach weights while doing dips, weighted dips and weighted pull-ups. For this you need that. And then weighted dips for below chest, and also the tricep, to best tricep builder it was. For weighted dips starting with 40% of your body weight, first thing you have to lift 40% of body weight for 5 reps. When it comes to warrior, the level 2 is 60% of your body weight. You have to do 5 reps for 60% of body weight, and level 3 like Greek god 80% of your body weight for 5 reps. And then shoulder press, that was second one. I haven't told, I thought that was a fifth one. You can schedule it, you can do anytime, like push pull leg like how I was training. You can try like that too. When it comes to shoulder press, you have to maximum you have to reach is 1.25 times of your body weight. For me, for an 80 kilos, for me I have to lift like 5 reps of 100 kilos overhead press for like 5 reps, 1.25 times. Keep that in mind, remember that. Then bicep curls will increase the compound movement. The bicep curls will increase the biceps, whether it may be 2 arm curls like barbell curls or dumbbell curls. both will be good. If you train one time with dumbbells, then next time train with barbell. Do like 1.25 times of your body weight, like 5 reps. That was 100 kilos, doing 100 kilos of bicep curls for 5 reps. Then this, now squat. Very careful while doing leg compound movements. Don't load the muscle with high reps and high intensity, because that has to be, your legs has to be stronger. At the same time, it has to be smooth, free. The muscle has to be relaxed in order to run, and also in order to run faster. If it was tight, it will become harder for you to run and produce speed. So for squat, when it comes to squat, 5 to 4 reps for like 3 to 4 sets. Gradually increase from below to increase. The last set you have to do 2.5 times of your body weight. For every strength standard, go from gradually increasing the set, first set to final set. Your first set has to be low and final set has to be high, in order to warm the muscle. Or else I trained it like that before previously. When it comes to upper body, I starting set I used to wear the full rep. I used to wear the full weight. What it do is, it cannot help you to even lift what you lifted before, and it will disappoint sometimes. So it was important rule: go from less weight to more weight when it comes to training, strength training. And final one is hip thrust. I don't do power clean. I don't do deadlift. So I train hip thrust, 10 reps for 1.9 times of body weight. And the most important muscle right now, don't neglect this, it was ab circuit. I showed in the other video. See that, search for my ab circuit video. Abs were very important while running. Train all these muscles. You have to reach all these strength standards. When it comes to strength standards level, these were the 3 very necessary variables. You have to carefully examine, carefully track, and carefully follow. You have to follow it. And next one, and you have to be stronger. Now endurance, the variable is endurance. I will mix the speed and endurance, both of them right now. The first thing, you have to train for like the rule of a Clyde Hart: go from quantity to quality. In the beginning of the season, beginning of the training year, it has to be much more quantity. In the end of the year, the speed has to be much increased, the intensity has to be increased. Don't train with much intensity in the beginning of the year. It isn't healthy way of training. Now these 4 distances you have to reach. The first thing is long distance running. When it comes to 200 and 400 meter runners, the basic endurance necessary for you is running 7 kilometers in 30 minutes. That has to be trained by slowly increasing the distance day by day, by running the endurance in the beginning, first month of the training year. And with that cardio, you will burn at the same time. If you add caloric deficit with it, then you will go your body fat down. Then next one, now you have to, the second one is 200 meters. In the beginning, you have to do 200 meters 15 seconds. For 200 meters, you have to train 15 reps for in 35 seconds. When it comes to that was beginning of the career. Every time, whether you reach international level, if you run 43 seconds, this is the main thing. This is what Clyde Hart uses in the off season period. 200 meters, much quantity, less intensity. That less intensity minimum is 35 seconds, don't go maximum. That is the exact amount of time you have to train. Then when it was in the beginning of the career, then after second phase you have to drop down 200 meters for 8 runs at 28 seconds, and next phase 200 meters 6 runs 26 seconds, and next phase 200 meters 4 runs 24 seconds, and next phase 200 meters 2 runs up to until you reach 20 seconds. That's how you have to reach. That was the standard when it comes to speed and endurance. Then next one, 300. In 300 meters, the off season standard is 12 300 meters at 60 seconds phase. That is first thing you have to reach. Next one is 8 300 meters in next phase. Reduce the 300 meters 8 300 meters 50 seconds. Next phase 6 300 meters. Second one is 50 seconds 8 300 meters. Third phase 6 300 meters 45 seconds. 4 300 meters next one 40 seconds. Next one 2 300 meters 35 seconds. Next phase last phase before the competition, only 1 300 meters running 32 33 seconds. And next 400 meter standards. 400 meter standards you have to reach 400 meters in 1 minute 20 second phase in the beginning of the season. And then 400 meters 8 runs for 1 minute 10 seconds. The recovery for first one is 3 minutes, second phase for 4 minutes. 400 meters 6 seconds, 6 runs in 1 minute. The recovery between the runs was 6 minutes. 400 meters for 400 meters for 4 runs in fourth phase. You have to reach that in 50 seconds. You have to cover 4 runs in 50 seconds. You have the interval, the rest between the runs is 8 minutes. And the last one 400 meters for 3 runs in 45 seconds you have to cover. That was 15. You have to take 15 minutes recovery for every run. You have to go to 45 seconds. Then you will be in international standard right now if you reach these things. In this nation, Milkha Singh went to Olympic finals. PT Usha went to Olympic finals. They trained students, but their students went to Olympic finals. Why? Because the wisdom is less at the time. I was big. I love when it comes to Milkha Singh and PT Usha, they were a big inspiration for me. But what they did was, they have naturally talented people. They trained was with brute force. Mostly they were if you were a toss of a coin, if you wanted, how many chances were there to get both heads and tails, falling the coin like this? How many chances? You don't know. If you try more times, if you try and wear that coin over and over and over and again, the chances will increase it. But every single chance won't get that same coin, that same chance, getting heads and tails. Their case is similar. They trained with discipline. They had a lot of discipline. They were stronger. Even Milkha Singh used to vomit blood while he's training. But why Otis Davis beat him. Why American sprinters till now is very stronger? Why European sprinters, they were less stronger naturally than Africans? Then why they were strong? They were almost giving the same amount of competition like Africans. That was by wisdom. You need wisdom. It will increase the chances of outcome a lot. Over and you can do if you have wisdom. I have discipline, but wisdom is key. Wisdom, if you now I can able to train anyone else in India. I can make the scrap into diamond, into gold. God gave me the key. God gave me helped me to crack the code in many things. In future, I will crack the code by I showing myself by growing taller to 7 feet. Right now, I was working on this thing. I need financially. I have to settle. I have to see my family. Everything I have burden on me. First thing I have financially, I have to settle. This was the code, guys. If you reach Indian athletes, Indian athletes mostly not stronger in lifts. We got the ideal athlete, man, Neeraj Chopra. When you take him, he was explosively, he can able to jump high hurdles, and he was fit in, he was almost he fulfilled all these standards when it comes to him. So that's why he was a consistent athlete who was winning from the long time. The longevity in him is higher. I will do the same thing like Michael Johnson, like Edwin Moses, like Usain Bolt. What they did, longevity, consistency with wisdom. That's I'm going to do, and that's I wanted you to run with me. If I win Olympic gold medal, that is, to me, that isn't a success. Getting my personal success isn't success. Having a key to make anything else into diamond, scrap into diamond, that's the success, real success. Sharing the blessing of once is the success. That is the true success for myself. If I can't able to share my success, share my blessing, that success isn't worth for me. So this was the standards you have to reach in order to run faster. If the politicians ruin your track, ruin your infrastructure, if they can't provide you, that doesn't mean you can't able to run faster. If you have a definite major purpose, if you have a strong desire to achieve something else in life, then definitely you will achieve. God will help you. Stay consistent, never quit, whatever you may be. I failed until now. I hasn't won anything else, but God gave me the ability to crack things. Next year, a man who isn't capable of winning distinct battle, next he is going to the Olympic finals. Thank God Almighty, thank God Yeshua, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. The stone which the builders refused became a keystone of the corner, and it is Lord's doing. With this wisdom, God going to provide you. Every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain shall brought low, and the rough places shall made plain, and the crooked places shall made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall reveal to all flesh. That's it, guys. See you in my next video. Even though infrastructure, if you doesn't have infrastructure, everything will get to you. And train on the roads. That's what I have to train. That's it, guys. See you guys. See you in my next video.